All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening, wherever you are, my loved ones. Today, I'm going to be canning salmon, and I started to do it, and I remembered my friends. So what I did already was, in the jar, I'm using quarts, okay? And in these quart jars, I have, get this out of the way. I already put in lemon. I put lemon juice down in the bottom, and I put Scott seasoning in. And I put a tablespoon of salt, and then I have the peppers in there. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and put the butter in. And the butter's frozen. You can actually break it with your hands if you want to. I'll put in like a quarter of the stick of butter, one in each one. Because the butter makes the meal. I'm telling you, when you open this salmon up, that butter makes the meal. All right. Oh, 3. Okay. 3. Okay. I forgot I had three quarts. All right, and now I'm going to cut up the salmon. I'm going to do it in a way. Let me see. Maybe I can. No. Give me one moment. There we go. I'll use my Chinook plank. I'll use my Chinook plank to do the salmon. That's fitting, right? Okay, let me back it up so you can see. All right. And here's the salmon. I'm going to take it out. I think salmon is so beautiful. Okay. Let's see if you can see that. All right. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'll start cutting it. Since we have 3 quarts, what did I do? Here we go. All right, since we have 3 quarts, I'm going to cut this up in 3s, like maybe here. Here would be good. Here and here. All right. Oh, that's the tail. I forgot. We always fold the tail under. Okay. And I will place this, you place it skin out into the jars. As you can see, we are really going to need some, there we go, some vinegar on this, right? Okay. So just, there we go, take it off. And then 1/3 more, hopefully. Skin out. You could clean the scales off if you want to. I'm gonna leave some room there because I might not put anything in there. And then the last one. Skin out. Yeah, skin out and push down. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else in there because when you're doing, you know, when you're canning like this, you can add whatever you want in the end. Mashed potatoes. Let me go this way so I keep getting in front of the camera. You can have mashed potatoes, rice, you know, like a baked potato or something. Anything you want, you can add to that meal. Because we are not going to add any liquid into it anyway. The only liquid I put in it was actually lemon. Lemon and salt and seasoning. Set this aside. There's your salmon. I think salmon is so beautiful. And of course, you don't have to debubble it because we're not going to add any liquid into it anyway, so you don't have to debubble it. And, oh, you know what? There is something else I'd like to add to this. I will be back. All right, I ran out of regular onions, so I'm going to use these little pearl onions, white pearl onions. Can you see? Okay, that's what I'm going to use. And I am going to put these in. You're so tempted to put the whole thing in, skin it all, because mainly the skins usually come off, but it's kind of hard to get off at times. So we'll try something. Let's see if this works. It works. But you gotta grab your onion before you lose it. Okay, it's easier to take the peels off whenever you smash them. Okay, and that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will be back. All right, let's see if it's easier to use with a larger knife. I will take the onion and cut off the top and the bottom. Oh yeah, smash. You can instantly put the inside in. Okay, well, we found that out. Ladies and gentlemen, now I am going to, I wish I would stop saying all right. Cut. Okay, now I am going to wipe the lids with vinegar, as I have shown you in other videos. And if you want to see my other videos, just go to youtube.com @RevEssie. I think youtube.com /@RevEssie. And you could see my, look for my canning videos, which I just thought I haven't been keeping up with. I have to label, put them, my new videos in the canning videos section. But I'm trying to keep up, folks. Okay, now this is really, really greasy, so make sure you wipe it good. I wipe it and I look, see? I don't know if you can see that or not. I might be in the camera. There was something on there. Yeah, I think you can see it. So I'll fold it, I'll wipe again. Then I'll use, that one looks a little rough. Let me go to this one. Okay, and I'll wipe the next one. And sure enough, there's something on it. I'll fold it over, wipe again. Okay, I'll get another paper towel for the third one. The third one looks like I really had a hard time getting that salmon done, and I think it was a really big piece. So that it doesn't hurt to get a new paper towel, wipe it. All right. Okay. And as you notice, I put my pearl onions in there. Okay. There we go. Now I will put the lids on, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, and they are ready to go into the canner. What I did was, just for your benefit so you can see the different ways you could put it in there, I did this one sidewards, so you can see what it looks like from the side, and this one is frontwards. Okay, that one's from the front, and then this one is what it'll look like in the back. Okay, of course my onions were in the back. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, so you got back, front, and side. All depends on how you want to put it in. And now I'm going to put it in the canner. It's cold pack. Okay, so it's going to be cold jars, cold food, cold water, and 15-pound pressure. And don't forget, it's fish. So you can forget about the 75 and the 90. So let's go to 100 minutes. Okay? Let's go to 100 minutes for our fish. Fish, any type of fish, tuna, whatever have you, is longer than regular meat. All right, so I'll put them in. And I will put the lid on. I'll wait until it steams. When it starts steaming pretty good, when you have good steam going on, then you count to 10. And then after it's been on for 10, after it's steamed for 10 minutes, while it's steaming like that, it's pulling the air out of your jars. Okay, and then after 10 minutes, I will put the weight on, as I've shown people before, but I gotta show it again in case somebody's new. Put your weight on, okay? 15 pounds. Can't see. There we go. And wait until it rocks first, and then start your 100-minute timing. All right, I wanted to show you guys something too before I get started, because I have the water in my pot and I'm getting ready to turn this on. But for the last few videos that I did, and well, like I was telling you, my big eye went out on me. I even bought an extra burner for it. As you can see, it's thick down here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's thick. Okay, but it keeps going out on me, and I didn't trust it, so I just start using my little burner. Okay, and I want to show you what they look like. And if anybody's interested, it saves your electric stove from taking such a hard brunt. You know what I mean? So I fixed this. I didn't have it down far enough. There we go. I didn't have it in a slot right here. I'm going to show you what they look like. Oh, wow, I have a fork in here. I'll show you what this one looks like. All right. So, okay, to show you what these look like, I took the big one out, which goes out on me every night. I can't trust it, you know what I mean? Because once your canner goes on, comes on, if it goes down on you, it goes out, you have to start all over. But this is what it looks like. And on this side, as you can see, it's bigger. It has the big triangle on it. I don't know if you can, there you go. You can see that. And see, it's better for your stove. It saves your stove. You have to put it down in, and what I did the same way. Now this is a small one. The reason why I'm doing okay with the small one, although the pot is bigger, okay, the canner is bigger, because my small one is the same way. I ordered 2 of them from the same hardware store. See, they have the thicker, whatever, steel on it, okay, and that is what helps me canning with my stove. So you're not beating up your electric stove, you know? But when I had it in, I had it like that. And it looked even to me, but it wasn't even. So I actually had to take it and put it down in the slot right here. There's a slot. There we go. There, now it's in the slot. It's in the slot properly now. Yay! Okay, and see, that makes your pot not look so crooked, like I had it a while ago for my other videos. And when I put it on, you can see that, yeah, when I put it on, I look underneath to make sure that it is evenly placed, as even as you can get it. Make sure that that little eye is in the middle of your canner, which you're actually supposed to have an eye that kind of fits the bottom of your canner, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, and then I'll turn this on high, and it looks good. It doesn't look like it's sitting crooked like it was before. Okay, and then I'll put my salmon in. Cold water, cold can. I just put the heat on. Put your salmon in. There we go. There we go. Awesome, awesome. All right. Then I put a little vinegar in. Vinegar is just to make sure your jars don't get so nasty. If anything should boil over, not boil over, but seep out a little bit, you know what I mean? So, and then I will put the lid on. Now with this lid, okay, with this lid, there is an arrow right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. There is an arrow right here. Okay? And on your canner, there is an arrow over here. I always keep mine on the right, where the silver tab is in the front. Oh, by the way, another thing, always make sure the silver tab is tight, you know, twisted. Make sure it's tight. Okay? And then put it on. Easy squeeze, which means it's greased. I like that easy squeeze, which means it's greased, y'all. Okay, and I'll let you see what it looks like when it's 118 now, and I'll let you see what it looks like and how long it takes. Frying chicken in my oyster, and it fries very well. No juice, no grease, nothing. It makes its own. It cooks so good. It makes its own. I have my salmon on this side in the canner and my chicken on that side. God is good. All right, everybody, the salmon is done. And yes, I'm going to make new stickers for the lids. But it's done, and I'm going to take it out and show it to you. And I have a lot going on with the stove today. I have chicken going on, cooking in the Oster, whatever they call it. And I'm going to take these out. Let's see what they look like. It looks like 2 of them sealed already. And 1 more has to seal. Let's see what the salmon looks like. And this was with, what, 1/4 pat of butter. Ooh, it looks nice. Can you guys see it? That is on 1/4 pat of butter. See how high it came up with the butter in it? Yeah, that one's sealed. This is the second one. Okay. And this is the third one. And you can see the pearl onions in it. Look how nice it comes out. See? And there's your salmon. All right, let me get a little close up here. Move this canner down. Oh, okay. They're sealing. They're sealing now. That's good. Let's see if I can find a place to put this. Put it on top of that pot. Yes, yes. Okay. See, I'm cooking chicken in the Oster. It looks good, huh? Just had to give you a little peek of that. And that is frying in its own juices. You don't even have to add anything to it. Anywho, back to the salmon. There it is. Go ahead and pinch it in a little bit. I'll pinch it in. Bring this down somewhat. There we go. There. And you can see them. They're still processing. And one of them clicked. I think all of them. Let me see. In, and in. Yeah. Yeah, they're all sealed. When you press down on this, and they're hot, and it makes a weird noise, it's not sealed, but they're sealed. That salmon is beautiful, isn't it? All right, so there you go. God bless you guys. And thank you for watching. And can your salmon. Look, I feel this way. One more thing before I go. If the stores can do it, and you buy it from the stores, right? Canned goods. Why can't you make your own? God bless. Have a good day. Last night, I canned some salmon. I showed you how to can salmon. And what I would like to do right now is plate it up for you. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use some salmon that I made in July 7, 29, 23. All right. Wipe that off. And as you can see, I just want you to see how pretty this is, how pretty your salmon comes out. Now, this is a wide mouth pint, okay? And when you put your salmon in, you put the butter in, all you're seeing is salmon soaking in butter. That is literally your salmon soaking in butter. You can only imagine what that's going to taste like when you open it, right? And what else I'm going to use is... oh, I rubbed it off. Well, February. Okay. This is green beans and potatoes mixed. And the reason it looks like that is because of the starch from the potatoes. But when you heat it up, all is going to be well. And this is from February of 2023. I wiped half of it off. So I will heat them up and show you what they look like. The potatoes are in. Let's see if I can show them to you. Let me see. There we go. The potatoes are in. And that's what they look like while you're heating them up. All right. Potatoes and green beans. And now I'm going to open the salmon. The jar of salmon. Make sure I'm in. There we go. And as you can hear, it had a very good seal on it. And it has a lot of seasoning on top of it. So... pour the salmon into, I don't know if you can still see it. No, let me turn it this way. Into the pan. I might need a fork or spoon. Okay. Pour the salmon into the pan. tell me that doesn't come out the same way it comes out for when you buy the ones in the store. Can you see that? Yeah. And you just open it. Like tuna. When you buy your tuna in a store. And I want to get you up a little closer to this so that you can see what it looks like in all that butter. Then I'll turn them on. Get them started. Let me grab this for a minute and get you up a little closer. All right. That is the salmon. Looking pretty good. When you open up your jars, always try to cook them for at least, if you can, depends on what it is, for 10 minutes. You know, smell the jar first, make sure it's okay, and then cook them for, and I'll be heating these up for about 10 minutes. And that salmon looks good, y'all. All right, and I'll show you what it looks like when I plate it up. They are cooking just well, reheating just well, and soon I will plate them up. All right, here it goes. Let's plate it up. We have a nice piece of pumpkin pie here, and I will put the salmon on. Let me make sure. Okay, just checking myself. And I will put the salmon on, which heated up very nicely. Now, don't forget, this is salmon that my daughter and I did, what was it, earlier this year or last year? So, that's the onions and everything on the salmon. All right. You can see the salmon looks great. All right. Then we will get the green beans. All right, plate them up. A couple more pieces of potato on there. And yes, I can the potatoes and the green beans as well. All right. And get a fork. Okay. Do a little salt and pepper, right? And I might still a little bit of, let me see. Still a little bit of soft butter that I have left over from something else that I was working on. And put it on top of the green beans. And there you go. And that is another meal made for a champ. All right, that is your salmon, green beans. Let me see if I got a good, there you go. I'll bring it down so you can see it up close. Take it off the stand. There you go. And there is your salmon, green beans, and pumpkin pie. God bless. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.